Good morning, it's Vlogmas. I am just waiting for my nan to come around today and we're heading into town. We're actually going to go to that restaurant that me and Trevor went to, the Little Italian, La Turner I think it's called. I'll double check that one. They do a really nice lunch set, so we're going to do a little bit of shopping. I'm thinking about, I was about to start the dishes, but I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Trevor's Christmas stocking. I found my Christmas teddies in all the Christmas decorations, so it's very small, and we're just going to do stockings this year. I got these chocolates from Hotel Chocolates, so it's nearly filled already, but I think I would like to get a little miniature to go in it as well, and then we'll probably put like a piece of fruit, a couple of nuts and a coin in the bottom, because that's what you have in the bottom of stockings, and then I'll be all set. So there's not really a lot to do there, and as you saw in the last vlog, pretty much wrapped our Christmas shopping too, which is good. I didn't do a great job of filming for the rest of the day, but this is what we had for lunch, and then in the evening Trevor made some really tasty hot chocolates.
Making some hot cocoa, just heating up the milk. We are using 85% dark hot chocolate from Hotel Chocolat. So the milk is heated up, and I'm going to pour in the little bits of cocoa to melt them down. Gosh, it just keeps on going. I have to scrape out the mug, I think, is a little bit wet from the milk. I'm just going to put it on a low heat and whisk it in until it all melts down. Here is the finished product. The whipped cream looks a little bit rubbish because I don't have a piping bag, so I just have to scoop it on. Should be tasty though.
Got some washing in, I've got recycling waiting to go out. The kettle is boiling so I can do all of these dishes. It looks like loads, but it's really not. I think today I am also going to tackle the spice rack, because some of these spices, this was Kefir lime leaves, have been in there for so long and they've gone a bit discoloured and we haven't used them, so I'm just going to go through and make sure we've got all fresh spices in there. And have the ones with labels all nicely facing forward, just to give it a bit of a tidy up. Let's speed through the dishes. So they're all done, and I'm going to wash these grapes now and leave them to dry. I've been really loving the grapes, but they are expensive. It's £2.50 nearly for a punnet of grapes, and I've been eating them a couple of punnets every couple of days. I should definitely look into growing some sweet eating grapes. I think you need a greenhouse to grow grapes though. They wouldn't be ready at this time of year, but if I froze them, even if I did freeze them, they probably wouldn't last till this time of year. The washing has finished. So we did buy a new tumble dryer, which means the fridge, which was in this space, has gone into our bedroom, which is a bit weird. Good for midnight snacks. But the tumble dryer, I don't understand what setting is which, like what the temperature is. I've been doing things on gentle care because I assume that's the low temperature. But in the instruction manual, it doesn't tell you which temperature each cycle is. I mean, I don't need to know to the exact degree, but just need to know if it's low, medium or high, because that's what is in the ticket labels of all the clothes. I've contacted Beko, which is the manufacturer, and they haven't been very good at getting in touch. They've replied saying, thanks for your email, please can you provide more details, when this question was pretty simple. I don't know what more details we needed to reply with, and it's been a couple of weeks now and they still haven't given us a definitive answer, and I can't seem to find anything online, which is really annoying. Generally we've been really impressed with like all the Beko products, like our fridge, our big freezer. The washing machine is all the same brand, and I wanted it so the colours matched, but I am a bit frustrated with their customer service. I don't think we've had to contact them before. I got dressed. It's a nice day today. I am going to venture out. I'm starting to get a little bit stir crazy. I feel like most of the big cleaning jobs, big cooking things I wanted to do while I was on maternity leave, I have done now. I've been to see all of my friends. I've been out to lunch with my family, just waiting. But anyway, I'm having a little sit down before I go out, and I'm watching a show on Netflix called Consumed, and it's about people are hoarders basically. They keep so much stuff in their houses. it makes me want to throw everything away, so I'm going to enjoy tackling the spice rack later. But the lady in this episode is a Tupperware is her big thing, and I happen to used to be a Tupperware consultant, and I get that Tupperware is cool. Although I'm more into the glass containers these days. I could easily be a hoarder of glass containers. Off to the shops. I've roasted some potatoes, which are to go in the fish cakes I'm going to make tonight. But while they're still hot, I'm going to have one for a little snack. I'm just going through the spice racks now. I might even be able to get it down to one spice rack. I've got some Italian herb that I need to fill up. These pots, I didn't have enough glass jars, but I think by using these ones that were partially empty, or I've emptied them out because we weren't using them, they're out of date, I'm going to have enough to have everything in little glass jars. We're having some of the fish cakes tonight, and we're just having them with some cabbage and grated carrots that are kind of fried off in butter. There's loads of potatoes in there, so I think it should be nice and filling. Ta-da! I did get the spice rack sorted out. I didn't get it down to just one rack, but everything that was in the branded jars, well, most of the stuff in the branded jars, I have got into little glass ones, so it looks a lot tidier. My question for you today, guys, is what spice do you have on your spice rack that just never gets used? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.